Good afternoon from St Mary's, everybody, for the very last time in what has been a very forgettable season for Southampton. Good news, the appointment of a new manager for Saints, someone in place early, Will Still, to get things changed round and sorted out for the new championship season. Here comes Matheus Fernandes again from this left-hand side. Whipped in right-footed to the heart of the penalty area, headed out by Arsenal, hit it someone, it's Sugawara, it got deflections. There are Saints players vehemently appealing for a penalty for a handball from Darren Bond. He's not having it, but I think he might have to ask VAR because there are so many Saints players sure that it was a handball.
It kind of goes with having
VAR is having a look. What do you think?
Well, because he lifts his arm towards the ball, it has to be a decision made on that.
It's a corner. That's a classic decision. Saints haven't had a good time with VAR all year. Partey in the middle of the park. His last game for Arsenal as well, Thomas Partey, the Ghanaian. Back with Wanyeri, central, midway inside the Saints half. Switches it back out to Zinchenko, left-hand corner of the penalty area. Outside him is Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli looks up, gets to the byline, hangs it to the back post, and Merino hits the post, hits the crossbar with a header, and over and out for a goal kick. That's as close as we come to a goal, and it's Arsenal through Mikel Merino in the air again. Here's Wellington now, gets it back off Ugachukwu, then skips the ball round and plays it into the edge of the penalty area. Nothing wrong with the area, there's no red and white shirts there until Fernandes wins it back. Excellent work. Here's Matheus Fernandes, curls it to the back post, header down by Stewart, and it's gone well wide. And he just had to glance that towards that back post, and he got too much contact on it really, and it's gone wide of the near post. I don't want to say anymore because then it can all change as Martinelli grabs a lovely long through ball and doesn't score. No flag still, goes out for a corner. Ramsdale makes the save, and I think everyone was expecting the flag to go up or Martinelli just to slot it in to make it 1-0. But Saints caught out at the back, just a long ball from Tierney over the top. He was absolutely onside. It was the perfect time run, and Martinelli, as he got into the penalty area, saw his efforts saved by Ramsdale.
I don't. It's a good run. It's not perfectly timed because he's actually maybe 2 yards onside, and Charlie Taylor plays him onside. What a save from Ramsdale, by the way, with his left foot.
Rice on the far side, the Arsenal left, right-footed, hung to the back post, and Ramsdale punches it, still not out of the penalty area. Wanyeri collects, turns away from the box. He's now pushed outside of it by Fernandes. Has support from White. Martinelli's trying to hold a run in front of him in case he feeds him. He hasn't. He's gone back to White, who I think will feed Martinelli now. He's had some joy down this right-hand side. Looks to slip White in behind Robinson. He does to the near post, and that is 1-0. And Arsenal do score. And I think it might be Kieran Tierney in his last game for Arsenal. Scores, racing in towards the near post. 3 minutes to half-time. He has a goal. Arsenal have the lead. And Saints, having given as good as they've got for 42 minutes, concede to the second place side here at St Mary's. It's Saints 0, Arsenal 1.
And Arsenal's been the kind of last 3 or 4 minutes knocking on the door.
Here's across comes Merino, was hoping Martinelli to continue his run. He hadn't. The clearance from Taylor, though, well, it was poor, and somehow it's gone to Sulemana, who can race again. And this time he's racing behind Ben White, and he's gone from his own half to near the penalty area. Still going, Sulemana shoots, and eventually it's White. The ball comes back again, and he hits the side netting with the second effort. That's not bad. Sulemana has done about 6 sprints down this left wing in this first half, and again, when it gets into that crucial moment, he can't quite provide the killer pass or the killer shot. Saints at the northern end, right-footed, straight into the wall, slightly disappointing. And then Rice launches himself at the ricochet, and then Fernandes wins it back, and he's brought down. Referee doesn't give it, but Jay Robinson might get a shot. He's in the box, he shoots, and Ryan parries away for a corner. Great play from Saints, putting some real pressure on the Arsenal goal. And young Jay Robinson, jinking around the edge of the penalty area, kept going left, but made some space for the shot and forced Raya to make a save. And that's good play from Robinson, Joe.
Yeah, that takes away some of the Arsenal players and gets more space, and then shoots straight at the keeper, Adam.
Here comes the corner from the left for Saints, and it's gone in! It might be Ross Stewart's first goal for the club. He wheels away, the players jump on him. And who'd have thought, against Arsenal's second place side, Ross Stewart, at the end of his second season for Saints, the injury-plagued striker, has his first goal for Southampton. What a moment for him after all his problems. It is Saints 1, Arsenal 1, and the home fans do get something to cheer about on the last day of the season. Ross Stewart with his first. Southampton level against the Gunners. Across the pitch it goes through Kivior, goes from Ukraine to Poland to England and out to a young Englishman in Ethan Nwaneri. On the overlap is White, and he plays it in behind. Would White near post, surely? Oh no, it's cleared away. How did Saints get away with that? Instead of being the one who creates the problem, this time Sugawara in front of his own goal solves the problem. Cleared it off Rice, I think, and it balloons out, and Saints are saying it should be a goal kick. Arsenal have it, trying to make sure it's a losing game for Saints on the end of a losing season. They can't get through to Rice. Great save, but he can't stop Saka heading it in. And the flag has gone up for offside. It was a slightly fortuitous goal after a brilliant save from Ramsdale.
A brilliant, very
Saka.
good save and very good play by Arsenal. They kind of cut through us, Adam.
Midway inside the Saints half, cuts in onto his left foot, squares it for Trossard, 30 yards out, back to Odegaard. They're a bit slow to close him down. He goes round Smallbone, he shoots and he puts Arsenal 2-1 up from 20-odd yards out. Ramsdale is furious that he was allowed to go round the tackles. He can't believe they've blown it with seconds to go in the game. And in the 90th minute, Martin Odegaard, having come off the bench, has regained the lead for Arsenal with a low drive past Ramsdale he could do nothing about, but Ramsdale is furious that it was allowed to get that far. Saints 1, Arsenal 2, and Saints are on the verge of a record 30th Premier League defeat of the season. 99 minutes gone here at St Mary's. Will still instilled as Ramsdale hangs it up there. Onuachu wants to challenge, but Raya catches it and Ramsdale's disappointed. And the referee brings the game to an end, brings the season to an end, thankfully, from a Southampton perspective. And they will lick their wounds, try and come back to give these brilliant fans something to cheer about next season.